Hello family, it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your October tarot reads, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love. High fives and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous. I hope you guys are hanging in there with all this intense and amazing energy. So with that being said, let me give my disclaimer. I am not an astrologer. I like to leave that to the beautiful and wonderful astromagi. However, I like to dips and dabbles. So we're going to talk about the energies that are going on up above, and then we're going to tie it into your readings by breaking it down by the elements and then going into each and every individual sign. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hopefully you'll stick around a little bit longer. Hit that like, that share, and subscribe. And if you're a returning family member, you already know, big baby, big hugs and lots of snugs. I've missed you guys so much, and I can't wait to jump into these reads. But before we get started, I want to talk about a special gift I got a few months back, and I did not let you guys know. I let everyone on Instagram know. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should head on over to Instagram and follow Arhinna Luciano, because it's just the place to be. I want to send out a special thank you to Kirsten, who gifted me this wonderful book called The High Vibe Home, guys. And if you don't have this book, this is an amazing book that tells you how to set your house up feng shui style, how to set it up like a real brujita, a real witch, how to get that energy flowing, going from anything from the paint to the directions to the items and just the whole damn dirty vibe. I mean, this is the book to get. I'm going to leave her information down below, and you can also follow her on Instagram because she's always giving great tips and she's an adorable cat. So thank you, Kirsten. I want to say special thank you to her. So let's talk about the energies. October's a huge month, guys. We have Mercury, Mars squaring Pluto this month. So Mercury, this planet of communication, Mars, this planet of action, taking a little lesson from Pluto, the planet of transformation, right? So all of this energy is like really building up this month, and so we need to pay attention to that. I apologize, my throat. October 6th, we have the new moon, 13 degrees in Libra, and this is not going to be super harmonious like we're used to for new moon energy. This is going to be a little bit intense. We have a lot of Uranian action, a lot of planets that are retrograde. So this is a time, like if you've already been working on something, just kind of finite your systems and push forward, okay? 13 comes down to a 4. 4 is significant of your foundation. Foundationally, what can you do to move forward? How can you keep moving forward? Okay, on the 7th, Venus enters into Sag. How you doing, Sag? Venus gonna be in your sign. You're gonna be looking hella good. Not to mention you are already hot with your thighs, but we're gonna talk about that on the Sag read because everybody might get jealous. Anyways, you sexy Sagittarius, you're gonna have Venus in your sign. You're gonna be extra hot. And then we have on the 10th, Saturn finally going direct 6 degrees in Aquarius. There's a lot of action going in Aquarius. This is the collective energy, and Saturn has been retrograde for a while, and now it's like time to get things into order. Now on the 17th, Jupiter will also station direct 22 degrees in Aquarius. Aquarius. The 22 comes down to a 4 again. So this 4 is simply telling us foundationally, is it time to bless? Is it time for your blessings? Jupiter wants to bless you. Have you been working hard? Have you been doing what you've been needing to do so that you can move on to the next level? And I'm going to say, as a collective, guys, be prepared for information to come out that you never thought was going to be known or seen. It's just like unheard of things that are going to be spinning out over this month. Now, the 18th, Mercury goes direct. Everybody wants to come and play in the sign of Libra, 24 degrees, which is another 6. So this 6 is telling you, what are you doing for fun? Did you learn your lessons? Did you reorganize, recalculate, and rethink those things that were put in your face during the retrograde? All right. Now the 20th, full moon, 27 degrees in Aries. Hey Aries, how you doing, Aries? I hope you're doing okay. Now with that full moon, 27 degrees, 27 comes down to a 9. A 9 is telling you there is a completion. Something is coming to an end. What is coming to an end? Aries rules the head, right? It rules that head space, and it's telling you, how are you showing up in this world? What needs to get out of your life in order to move forward? The number 27 is also a very powerful number. Now, on the 22nd, the sun moves into Scorpio. Hey, Scorpios. I like Scorpios. Now, October 30th, Mars enters into Scorpio, and Mars is this powerful energy that's going to be in its kind of home space. You know, it likes being over there with Scorpio, and this energy is going to be really pushing us forward. So this is about huge transformations. We have redone, recalculated. All these planets are going direct. So now, what you gonna do, right? That's the energy. That's like what the universe is saying. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do with this beautiful energy coming in for you? So, happy birthday, Scorpios. Happy birthday, Libras. I hope you guys have a beautiful one, okay? Leos, you know, we the sun, so we always being celebrated anyways. I just had to throw that in. But with that being said, we are going to jump into these readings. So, be sure that you stick around for your reading. You're going to get an intro read for all your element, and then you're going to get your breakdown read. So, be sure that you click that like. All right, guys, and have a fun and safe October. Hello, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and sexy Sag. How are you doing, Sag? I hope you're doing fantabulous. How are your thighs? Just asking, just curious. Hope they're doing good. Anyways, let's jump into your read, guys. Your crystal is rose quartz. Who's looking for love? I feel like someone needs some love in their life. Anyways, this is going to work with your anahata, your heart chakra. You're opening up, you're inviting it in. And this is also about having the expectation of it being returned to you. You're learning about moving past your hurts, your past wounds. You're moving forward in a whole new direction. This is romantic love, as well as attaching to being our most authentic self. Now, it replaces negative energies with love, love, love. That's all I'm hearing for you, fire signs, is love, and I like it. Now, on a physical level, it works with the kidneys and the adrenals and enhances your fertility. The rose quartz might bring your baby out. Now, this crystal signifies that love will soon enter your life as a romantic gift or in a way that will help you heal past wounds and move on. That is some beautiful energy, I'm telling you. And then you have this beautiful energy of the Seven of Forces coming in, things coming into balance, legal situations, contracts, things, even soul contracts, karmic contracts, things are coming into balance for you. With the 7 on top makes me think of the 7th house. 7th house is ruled by Libra. We do have a Mercury retrograde going on in there. So I do think that there's going to be a lot of clarity about past relationships and past hurts for you guys. And things are going to just become more clear for you. Relationships are going to start to make more sense also, because not just romantic relationships, but, you know, friendships, business relationships, because that's the 7th house. Now, the planet that wants to come in for you and make things happen is no other than Mars. Okay, Mars is like, hey, can we get it done? Can we do this? Because I'm ready to do it. Mars is not playing with you. You might be confronting things, confronting yourself, confronting your beliefs on love. This is also about having a lot of energy and moving forward in order to command and get the results that you want. Now, your message from your ancestors is going to be the medicine shield. This is about protection. Protect yourself from people who are negative Nancy's, who want to get into your energy field, who want to put down what you're doing, tell you how they would do it better, but yet they're not doing nothing. Okay, they're not doing nothing at all, but they want to talk shit about you. No, thank you. Okay, don't answer their phone calls. Don't call me. Okay, and don't allow that energy to come in. Make sure you're working on your protective field. You're putting that white light around you, you're burning your candles, you're using your salts, your crystals, because it's just a bunch of negative talk that's trying to come at you, and it's just not for you. Now, another message that you have from the other side is that of card 18. Okay, look at this beautiful energy here. They're pouring into each other. I forgot the name of this card. Hold on. I forgot what it's called. They just have the 18. What was that called? Not the shadow. Emotions. You got me feeling emotions. Where's Whitney? I'm just playing. Anyways, 18 comes down to a 9. I think you're going to start realizing you have to protect yourself from people who only want you to pour into them and they don't pour into you. So I feel like you're really starting to feel your emotions. And this is also telling you got to do things from a place of love. If you're doing things just to do them to be recognized or noticed, when this card shows up, you're just doing it from your ego. So that's why rose quartz and protection, and I really think that you're healing, okay? But healing sometimes isn't easy, guys. And I believe that there's a healing between the divine feminine and the divine masculine going on, and it's going to be very beautiful. All right, your animal energy is that of come a chameleon. I'm just playing. Stay in the background, okay? Don't be all up in the forefront. Peep game. You got to peep game. You got to watch people do their things, you know? It says adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous, okay, and attempting to direct the course of events. This isn't about you getting your way, right? This is about you kind of watching the situation and seeing how it plays out. Patience is a virtue. All right, I want you to think about a yes or no question that you want answers to. You can think about two. I'm going to pull, let's go over here to this side. I haven't worked on this side. Let's see. Okay. For card number 1, the answer is going to be yes. You've put in all your work. It's the 10 of Wands. You're moving forward. You're transforming. You're making things happen. You're flying to new levels. And it's a fiery energy. It's the Wands, of course. Card number 2, I want to say, oh yeah. yeah. Okay, go for it. It's the Knight of Wands. Go get your love. Go get your money. Go get your job. Go get this change that's coming in for you. Be brave. Be spontaneous. And do it. All right? Just do it and do it and do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. I need to calm down. I'm so tired. I lose my voice after these reads, and I've already made it through Air and Earth. That is about 2 hours of talking. I'm on my 3rd hour, and I have all of fire and water to do. So let's cut this deck and see what energies we have. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I think, you know who got this vibe? Also, I think it was either air or earth. I don't remember. I think it was air. Air got this. So I feel like there's this situation, like you want this new beginning, but you're going in the wrong direction. Or somebody who's going in the wrong direction for you. I mean, they had the exact same thing when I cut the deck. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. That 7th house is very important for you fire signs, okay? Pay lots of attention to that. Okay, that's it right there. We have Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Prince of Cups reversed. Who is taking all? So you remember it talked about somebody pouring into you and things like that? I think somebody was snatching. Okay, there was not being equal opportunity with the love and emotions. However, the Prince of Cups reversed can also signify not being sure about which way to go and what to do. All right, let me move these cards to the side. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. There's also something between a father and a stepson coming in. Like that energy is kind of off. So it might need more nurturing in the relationship. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we need to make a decision. We got to make a decision. We don't know what to decide, and we're back and forth on it. Okay, for some it could be with a Virgo. You might have this like issue going on with a Virgo. Of the King of Pentacles reversed, there's a situation where you feel like someone's like not being very nice and friendly. Okay, financially especially, and it's time to stop waiting. Fire sign. Spirit guides coming in says, no, 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 no. Go get your house, go get your home, go get your celebration, and go live your life. All right? With the Sun and the Lovers reversed, this is making me feel like there was probably a breakup or something that just didn't feel right for you, or there's like this decision that you have to make and you're not sure. That's why you have Judgment reversed and you're not sure how to move forward. I'm going to say wear the color yellow and trust your intuition because you are the damn dirty magician and you can make magic happen. Now, with this energy coming in and like all of the fish coming in, there might be some fire signs really dealing with Piscean energy or dealing with finances, dealing with wanting to make things happen. This energy is saying like make your decision and trust yourself. Have the confidence in your solar plexus to trust yourself. If you're operating from a place of love, like I said with that card, with the card 18, if you're operating from a place of love, you're making the right decision. All right? So that's what I have for you, fire signs. We're going to jump into Aries. Okay, Aries, are you ready? Okay, Aries, what do we got going on here? Prince of Cups reversed. We're gonna have to kind of see what that energy is about. I think that there is an individual that is just taking a little bit too much energy because they don't know what they want in life. Like they are not sure. You know, maybe they're a player, maybe they want to have fun, or maybe they're just not sure what they want, and that's okay. You know, we can't always be sure, and that's why you have the chameleon energy. Let them show who they are. Stop trying to control the situation, Aries. Let them be. You do feel a little overpowered right now with the strength reversed. There's a lot of emotions, like you want to paint this picture that everything's perfect, and you want a very firm foundation, and that's great that you want those things, and it's important that you do. And with this retrograde in Libra, what it's going to show you is the areas where it's not perfect and where there is no foundation, so that you can go back and either move or develop a foundation. Okay, now let's see here. I want to say, look, the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th are going to be very important for you, Aries. Okay, they're going to be very, very important. Now, for the strength reversed, why is strength reversed? Let's see. Card number 1, you have to the seat, right? And I kind of feel like this is about stop trying to control and allow things to happen. If you allow it to happen and you trust the divine, you trust that all things are working out for you, you're going to move into a place of peace and serenity, especially in your emotions, because she's in a boat right here, right? She's in a boat, and then I have the 10 of Cups here. There's a boat. And I want you to realize that the boat is representative of you going through your emotions. You're going to be okay. The waves are going to come in, they're going to go, but they're going to move you to where you're supposed to be. Go with the flow. Okay, card number 2. You feel out of control because you want to control timing. You want things to happen on your time. But it's called serendipity. It's perfect timing. It's divine timing. And you're definitely working with your heart space because of all that green. So it's a very interesting energy coming through for you. So let's look at this strength reversed. We have 3 cards coming out. Now look at this. I'm going to read it upright. 9 of Wands, you're really holding on to something very tightly. You're protecting. You're protecting, and you need to cut something off. If you cut that off, whatever it is, whether it's trying to over-control, overcompensate, if it's trying to make someone make a decision, if you let go, strength comes back. It's like you're allowing to be led. If you look at the woman, let's imagine that the woman is spirit. She's dressed in white. Your spirit guide, she has the infinity sign on top of her head. And she's like, you know what, baby? It's going to be okay. We got you. And when you allow that energy to happen, look, here's the Queen of Swords. They're going to cut away what doesn't need to be with you. They're cutting it away. They're moving forward. There's nothing for you to worry about. You just have to sit tight and allow. It's like almost like you're just going to go with those swords, right? You're going to cut it and it goes. It just leaves. It's done. It's over. And once it's cut, make it information around the new moon, okay, Aries? You're probably going to get some information around the new moon. And once you cut it, they're like, look, babe, you did a good job. You're doing a good job, Aries. You're doing a good job, baby. You got this, right? They're like, you got it. You're doing good. So we're at the 10 of Cups. We're feeling good. We're trusting the universe. We're moving forward. Things are good, right? We're going to move forward to a new world. The 21st is going to be important for you. Okay, the 21st is going to be important because there's a completion. There's something that's going to be complete. You're going to feel really good about it too. Going to feel really good. Let's see here. You're going to get information at a gathering or a social event on social media, but there's information coming in. When the letter is coming in by the garden, you might even be getting an invitation to something you've been wanting to attend. Go. Don't be afraid. Just go. Do it. Like, no fear, okay? Show up at that party. Do what you got to do. Make everybody know. Because you're going to put your heart out there again, Aries. You're going to fall in love with being in love. Pay attention around the 20th and the 27th. Okay, the 20th, the 21st, and the 27th. There's something about a letter in the mail, an invite, something. And you're ready. You're ready for it. You're like, oh, what are we holding on for? I'm ready to go. Sign me up for the party. 4 of Pentacles. What do you have for our beautiful A lot. Look at this. So I do feel like there's a big change coming in for you. So the woman holding the heart was the number 44, right? The woman holding the heart, let's see, what is she holding her heart for? Scorpio season is going to be intense for you, the bomber jacket, okay? This is about you really like connecting to your root chakra. You're really connecting, you're getting grounded. There's also something about getting wrapped up again, okay? Getting wrapped up in love. And look at this. I can't make that up. 44, 44. So pay attention to the number 44. It's going to be important. That comes down to an 88, okay? So things are really, you're going to be seeing a lot of numbers. Numbers are going to be very important for you this month. Like that's how your guides are going to be talking to you. So I have the Queen of Pentacles coming in. This is you being very fertile, knowing where to put your money and what to do. Have patience. Have patience with yourself and with others this month, because this is like you really being the alchemist, really taking your time. And what I'm looking at in this card is the sunflowers and the sun, right? Shining bright. You're taking your time. You're putting yourself out there. You have 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land, signifying emotionally balanced. You are stable. You're not crazy this month, okay? Even though you might feel it on the inside. Because you've changed, you've developed, you've grown up, you've done things different, and everybody wants you to be the same person who you used to be. And you're not. And you're like, wait a minute, that's not even who I am anymore. I'm not even about that. You're like, bring me all the smoke, okay? Bring all the smoke. Bring it, all right? I got the number 27 twice, so I'm going to say 27 is going to be important. Let's look at this queen. You do have an offer. The gentleman is approaching you. Possibly fair-skinned gentleman, okay? I want to say he's not your normal type. He's not like the guy that you would normally go for, because she's like looking at her coin. Like she's focused on her money, and this guy's like, hey, hi, hi, how are you doing? And Aries is like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, I'm busy, like... But he brings key information. There's something that they're bringing. And it's the number 33. You have 44, 88, 33, 27, 27. Like, the numbers are going to be important. But there's something with this key. Key information is coming in towards the end of the month with your foundation, okay? It's going to be important for you to keep that in mind as you're going forward, Aries. Very, very cool information coming in for you. Let's pull an oracle just for funsies. What do we have here? Fork in the road, another 4. You know what the key is here? The key is you are the one calling the shots now. You're not letting other people lead you. You're not letting other people tell you what you should choose and what you should decide. You're looking at all your options, and then you're picking the road that you're going to go on. You're no longer listening to what others say. That's what you're cutting out. You're cutting out all of that information, and you're moving forward, and you're not dealing with it anymore, because you're allowing your intuition, your higher self, to lead you and guide you through all of these transitions. That's a very beautiful reading, Aries. This is you really like standing in your power this time. You're not going to get led astray by just some offer. You're like, wait a minute, I bring the coin, baby. I am the coin. I'm the Queen of Pentacles. What do you have? You know, what are you bringing over here? What is this key information that you're bringing? Some of y'all could be dealing with a water sign, okay? And your moon magic is going to be lightening your load. Stop taking on the world. Stop taking on so much. Lighten your load. Learn to accept help from others, okay? Learn to say thank you. All right, Aries? I can't believe you told him to bring all the smoke. Wow. You're a hot mess. Bring all the smoke, all right? Let's see here. Any messages from the other side? Any messages from the other side? Spirituality and religion. Okay. So some of you, Aries, are dealing with a situation, and someone on the other side is saying you have a karmic relationship with your mother, okay? This is a very tough situation, and the way to work through that is going to be through spirituality and religion. It might be like you and your mother constantly are like butting heads or things of that nature. She might be angry with you, and you don't understand why she's angry with you, but she is. It's like, you're like, damn, I didn't even do anything. It's a karmic relationship. It's something from the past life coming into this life. And so how do we change that? We transmute with prayer. We transmute with love, okay? Give her some rose quartz, all right? Put rose quartz on her picture and pray over her. Call in love. Call in Archangel Raphael. Call in for your guides to help you move this energy. Forgive her and forgive yourself and move forward. Because our mothers are what is tied to our root chakra, to our money, right? And so sometimes we have to learn to forgive things so that we can receive abundance. So that was the message from the other side. You can take it or leave it. All right, let's see here. Let's look at your money, Aries. Okay, money. Can't even shuffle them. They're so big. Money for Aries. Ooh, we're signing stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, look. You are signing contracts. There is something new, like a new job or something coming through for you. It was all you ever hoped for and wished for, and it's going to grow into something really big. So take the offer. And I want to say there's a lot of Virgo energy coming in for you, Aries, so it could be coming in from a Virgo. All right, like I kept seeing all these Virgo energies coming in. So let's look at your love life. What's going on? What is Aries' love life? Oh, I don't know. I want to see. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, I love it, Aries. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, overall, it is a hell yes, okay, with the Sun. Then I have the Lovers coming in for you, like, oh, with the 10 of Cups and the Moon. Who's going on a trip? Someone's got a love trip coming on. There's also something about work coming in. You could have met this person at work or through work or something like that. Anyways, this is pretty. This is nice. This is real nice. The Lovers. Oh, what is it? Look, the Emperor. This person really likes you, or you really like them. Like you are fantasizing about them. Two of Swords. They just want to. Look, 10 of Cups with this energy of like, look how far we've come. And this is like, hey baby, I want to be your everything. What does the Moon want you to know? The stars. Here's your Moon and their stars. Like, this is beautiful energy. This is like a wish come true. All right? Overall energy, this 10 and a 9, there's big things about trips. But yes, cut the other person off who just takes your energy, okay? They're just like a taker, and this guy's a giver, or this woman's a giver. This energy's a giver, and you're in love with a taker, and that has to change. And I think that's why the gentleman who is approaching is the key difference, because he's so different from you. You would never give this person the time of day, probably. But guess what? They're super awesome, and you're gonna love them. All right? So I am very excited for you, Aries. I hope this connected. And if you'd like a private reading, you can hit me up on my link tree, all right? And make sure you're following me on Instagram. Be blessed.